Good morning. This is a reflection on lesson 175 in A Course in Miracles, and it's a review of two more lessons. And the overarching thing that it says is God is but love, and therefore so am I. And it's good just to drill that in, day out for 10 more days. I forget how many days we're doing these reviews. Usually it's 10 days for a review of 20 lessons, 2 a day. And so today is a review of lesson 159 and 160. 159 says, I give the miracles I have received. And 160 says, I am at home. Fear is the stranger here. So I give the miracles I have received. And I am at home. Fear is the stranger here. I may have mixed up yesterday's lesson and today's with the giving, receiving thing. Like you can only give or extend to others what you have to give. Like you can't give something that you don't have in you already. So I give the miracles I have received. So however you've received those miracles, and it's not even about things, it's just when you receive that, I think yesterday I talked about how a miracle has that exponential loving kindness effect. It's like that's in us. So that doesn't go away. Might forget it's there, but it's in there. And so we have that to give in whatever form it takes. It could be a kind word, could be an actual physical thing, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Miracles are those things that we temporarily have, or somebody has, and the other person temporarily has less than. And so you give it freely, and it costs nothing to you. It doesn't diminish you in any way to give. In fact, has the opposite effect of growing. And so all that is within us, and it extends. So I give the miracles I have received. And then I am at home. Fear is the stranger here. And this, like whenever, a lot of these like low vibe emotions, like anything, underneath it all is fear, right? Anxiety, worry, some grief. A lot of it, underneath all of it, is this fear emotion, like fear that I'm not enough, I'm not worthy, or I'm going to be alone, or no one loves me, or it's like all those fear thoughts, or fear of the unknown, because I don't have a sense of safety and never have. Even though if you really look at it, like there's safety now, but our bodies, nervous systems don't feel safe because of what's happened in the past. So a lot of these things underlying it all is fear. And so this lesson reminds me that, sorry, I have like a hair in my eye. It's probably a cat hair. Oh man, it feels good. I'm not getting enough sleep. So the fear is the stranger, because that's not the truth of who we are. The truth of who we are is the opposite end of that spectrum, which is love. So that's what makes me think of, is that anytime I start to feel one of those kind of suppressive kind of emotions, it's like, wait a minute, underneath it all is the fear. Okay, fear of what? And like dig deeper, and then realize it's all an illusion. It's a stranger here. It's not going to take up root, like make a home in me, and me believe it's false story anymore if I see it for what it really is. So again, but I've said I'm in that phase of like stripping away to get to the like core essence of things. And so a lot of that, this lesson reminds me that a lot of the core essence of that end of the spectrum of emotion is fear. Fear of what? That's for us to find out. So yeah, I think that's, for me, a lot of me personally, the fears come down to like unworthiness and self-doubt kind of fears. And if you keep digging deeper, yeah, it's like the fear of abandonment or not belonging. What's that word? There are some like real big fundamental fears I've read. They like list like 8 of them or something, and like there are 4 that are like pretty common to most humans. And I think that's one of them, is the fear of fear of helplessness is one, and I definitely have that because I'm like, no, I can do it, and oh my God, my knees, like, like I definitely have a fear eventually of like helplessness. I need to be able to help myself do things, and what if I couldn't? Like I'd have to rely on other people, and then come to realize, oh wait, they're doing it out of love. It's okay to receive that. I'm worthy. So there's a lot all wrapped up in that, right? So a lot of my fears, I think, are around helplessness. That's a big human one that was on the list, and a fear of abandonment. And I think that goes back to just like evolution, where the way we survived in the species and perpetuated species, like in tribes. Like if you were left alone, you wouldn't survive. So I think it's a very primal fear of abandonment. So meaning, like, if you feel loneliness, or like, yeah, like unseen, like to be seen is to know you're being, like, somebody's with you, they're not going to abandon you. So I think a lot of these are so primal, and they're so relatable, because I swear, try to find one person who hasn't felt that fundamental fear, even if they haven't labeled it that way. I feel like those are some big ones that are underneath it all. And when we think about it, it's like fear, that going back to the lesson of like, fear is the stranger here. Well, it's a very primal stranger, so it's like natural. Like if we can accept, it's okay to feel it, see it for what it is, and see if it can like let go of it over and over and over again. Like a lot of these will come back in different situations, so it's okay to keep letting go, letting go, letting go. So that's what I took from these reviews of these lessons. Yeah, that's it. Thanks. Bye.